Good afternoon, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. So today I am going to be making some amazing baked chicken wings. 3-parter. First, I'm going to actually be making the dipping sauce because I want to get it all together and put it in the fridge. So let's get at that, okay? So okay, we need a 1/2 cup of sour cream that I thought I had gotten ready. We'll take a couple spoons out. Sour cream, and just, I don't think I'm going to need that again. We need 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So, no, you use whatever kind of mayonnaise you want. And this is just this is what's going in there. You make it taste however you want. If you want more of one thing, have at it. Might as well use all that sour cream. Okay, 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt. I actually have Greek yogurt, so it's plain. One tablespoon of Dijon Mustard, or more if you like it. Mine's just a tad bit over. It calls for a tablespoon of hot sauce. I'm just going to use it. I've been bold, and I'm using sriracha. You like it spicier? Have at it. You can use as much as you want, like I said. And it's something I actually don't like unless I'm eating hot wings. And I can't have the crunchies. And that's blue cheese. I am going to use it in this. It only calls for 2 tablespoons. But before I put that in, I'm actually going to mix this up. And might I add, this is Chef Pierre's recipe. I love his recipes. I've never had one go wrong. Wow, friends, that's really good. I have chopped parsley. I have probably 2 teaspoons there. Only calls for 1, but whatever. 1 didn't seem like enough. And let's put this in. I'm going to dump it into this because it's dirty, but it calls for 2 tablespoons. 1. Got a little bit more than that of something I don't like, but anyway, there we have it. That's the sauce. I am going to stick this in the fridge after I taste it, and I'll even get a little bit of that blue cheese. Friends, that's really good. I got a chunk of blue cheese on my tongue. Synced, so I don't stick it back in. Here's my other one. That's actually really good, and I can totally see dipping my chicken wings in this. So, and there's the other clean one. This is going in the fridge. Now I'm going to make the dry rub, and I'll be right back. Here we go. And there's going to be something different on mine. I do not have oyster sauce. I got every kind of stinking sauce in this house except for that one. So I'm going to try to make this without it. And if I can, yay. If not, I'll have to go to the store and get some oyster sauce. So we have 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. I'm not even going to measure. He tells us not to measure. 2 tablespoons of honey. You know what? I just melted this. I'm just going to dump it. 1, 2. And whatever flavor you want at the end, add to it. Let's go. Let's go in order here. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. This stuff is expensive. All right, that's 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Salt and pepper. You do the salt and pepper to taste, just like I am. Put a tablespoon of hot sauce. Right about a tablespoon. And I think I might be adding more honey in place of the fish sauce. But let's see what we got here. Because this is going to be after the chicken bakes. I think I'm going to do more honey. Honey's always good on chicken wings, isn't it? Nice and sticky. I'm just gonna put it on my spoon like that. That's good. Now I'm gonna put just a little bit of lemon juice to counteract that. That's actually pretty good, and I don't have any fish sauce. So now that's what I have. I don't need a lot because I'm just doing this thing of chicken wings here. My next chore is to cut those all up so that I have them individual. My son does not want these chicken wings, him and his barbecue. So, all right, friends, dry rub time. We need a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay. We need two teaspoons of garlic powder. Give or take, if you guys like more. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I think I'm going to use like a little less because that can be really powerful. Paprika. We need a tablespoon of paprika. Again, I'm going to take a walk on the wild side for me, and I'm going to use the one that I didn't bring over, the cayenne pepper. It's only a little bit though, so this is a quarter, and that's all I'm going to use too. Wow, that's a half a teaspoon. I'm just going to use the quarter. We can't do all that spice. And then Herbs de Provence. We're going to use a teaspoon of this. And that's it, my friends. I have all my chicken wings ready. Cut them all up. It smells good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take olive oil. Oh, and I have 4 chicken legs in here too, just because I had those in there. Just going to coat this. Most of this is wings that I cut up. I cut them apart, you see, and I took the little wing off. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to dump half of my dry rub in here. And coat all these. Oops, I forgot I was supposed to leave some of these out for my son. I might have to just rinse some off, because he just wants barbecue wings. Yeah, no, this will be enough. I'm going to clean some of these off for him and then put the rest of that on here, and I'll be right back. All right, friends, I cleaned some off. Now I'm just going to dump the rest of this in here and get this all over that. So then we're going to make sure the skin is all down on these. Have my pan ready with my mat on it. Okay, and we're just going to lay these in there, and we're not going to let them touch. Just make sure your skin's nice and down. And that's all there is to it. And we're going to cook these for about 45 minutes, just like this. And then we'll take them out and we'll do the glaze. And there they are. So now I am going to take these and I'm going to stir this up, and I'm just going to drop these. Put that right there for now. Into the sauce. Let it drip off, and I'm putting them on this pan because I want them crispy. I've got my sons on broil right now. Again, keep them separated. These were in for 40 minutes. And I'm just going to do this to all of them. And then I'm going to put them on broil for a couple minutes. I'm not touching them because those are smoking hot. So, they smell delicious, friends. They're all on there. I have a little bit left. I'm just going to cover these a little bit more on the tops. And then they are going into broil. No sense in wasting it, right? Goodness, I made just enough of this. Wow. Look at that. Every last bit of it. Now they're going in on broil for about 3 minutes. And I'll be back. Look at those, my friends. Don't they look yummy? Look at that. Yes. So now I put the two big legs back in there just to cook for 2 more minutes or so. Now we're going to try these. And then we're also going to have broccoli salad. This is amazing if you haven't tried it yet, friends. Even those, look at that. Doesn't that look good? And those are my ones. He wanted barbecue. So he got barbecue. Yummy, yummy. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? I'll try the flat. Flats are always good. Dip it in some of the sauce. Tell me that chicken ain't done. Oh, that is good. Leave it to Chef Pierre. And crispy. With all that honey and stuff on there, it was bound to be crispy. Friends, that's definitely a thumbs up. Oh my word. And again, if you have not tried this broccoli salad, oh, right on my clean floor. It's a thumbs up, guys. And there you have it, another video down. Try them. For me, the worst part about this is cutting that chicken, because I hate touching raw chicken. I can touch any meat, but raw chicken, just thank God I keep investments in bleach, because I bleach everything. Right down to my knives. And I know you probably shouldn't put it on there, but it ain't touching any other food unless it's bleached. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, friends. If you have, thank you. I appreciate you. Try it because they're really good. So there you have it. You guys will see me again soon. Have a great week. Ciao.